You know what I haven't done in a long time? I haven't done VlogMom, great community of vlogging women, and I couldn't resist this week when the topic was entertain me. So this is where I guess we all get on video and reveal our hidden or not so hidden talents. And I thought about my singing. Oh, oh, beautiful. I thought about dancing. So instead, I'm going to take you back to one of my first loves, and that is becoming someone else. And I'm going to give you a very dramatic reading.
It's what I really want to do, Jack. I can't just sit and watch. All my life, I watched. I watched my daddy until he finally couldn't take it anymore. And listen, I gotta do this. Let me tell you. See, one day my brother and about 10 of the boys from his class went out exploring in the caverns one day, about a mile from where we were living. Jack, listen. They were in there a few hours. I guess they wanted to go way back into the cave to see where it would take them. There was a flash thunderstorm and it started to flood. Well, they got the divers down there, and the TV cameras came from the city, and it kept raining off and on. My mama dragged my daddy out to the cave, and all the rest of us, and we all sat there with all the other families, sat there lined up on the hillside, just looking into the flooded pit. The TV cameras taking our pictures, and we just sat there watching. Waiting and watching. The divers trying to work their way through the water and up into the cavern, watching. And every time they came back with nothing, my mama just sat there, and then she started, and couldn't help herself, I know. She started with that look, accusing my daddy with her eyes. If we didn't have to live in this place, none of this would have happened. That's what that look said. This is your fault. I wish it was you in that cave and not... Look at you. Can't do nothing. Can't even get my boy out of that cave. It was just flashing out of her eyes. And finally, my daddy couldn't take it anymore. He ran down the hill, started ripping off his clothes, and he jumped into that water before anyone could stop him. She didn't want anyone to stop him. She just watched. He tried getting into that cave about a dozen times. Finally, they talked him into tying a rope around himself, and he kept trying. Tried about an hour, and she never changed her expression. My brother died in that cave. Took the bodies out about a week later. And the water dried up after the rains died down, and my daddy came down into my room after he saw my brother at the funeral parlor. He said, "I love you." Mary Alice said, "I love you. You be happy. You can find it anywhere you want it." And he left. See? And thank you for indulging my very rusty acting skills. But that was fun and hopefully a wee bit entertaining.